Street skating is like one big side mission. It's popping right now. Yup.
Copenhagen Open, coming here to Athens. Wow, what a city.
Architecturally, it's fantastic.
They're hyped on skating, they love skating, and they're so welcoming.
Great place to skate, tons of spots here.
We've got marble skate spots, smooth stairs, gaps, ledges.
25 hours each way, but it's worth it. I mean, look at it. The weather, the people. Yeah, it's beautiful.
It's gritty, it's got texture. You can feel that it's a place that has a lot of history, a lot of culture.
All three of us grew up watching like the old school skate event in Münster. Monster was my first where you like saw real life skateboarding for the first time. So we definitely wanted to get pro skaters over, and it was called Copenhagen Pro back then.
Who could we bring over that could be an ambassador? And we went straight for Koston. Like, can we get this guy over?
Someone linked us and talked about they've had the event there before and they want to get more people involved. I got it! I went, I had so much fun. I went back home, you know, all of my friends talked to them. I'm like, dude, we got to go to Copenhagen Pro like next year. It's so much fun.
We want to showcase the culture of skateboarding more than actually the contest of it. And that's why like the culture of skateboarding is in the street.
Copenhagen Open and like the first feelings that I remember go all the way back to like contests that we used to throw when we were kids, like back in the 80s. Everyone just getting together, partying and stuff. And that, I know for Simon and everyone, that was the same inspiration that they had for actually building Copenhagen Open.
We don't have the same scorecard as other sports. It varies, you know, it's who's on the day making it look super beautiful. It's a ballet in the streets, that's what it's about.
You run into all the best skaters from all over the world. It's just for all of skateboarding to like get together in one city. It's great.
One of the reasons that we wanted to try to move the event outside Copenhagen is there's such a great value in what we do for Copenhagen. Can we transfer that to another city and maybe open some eyes?
The last time I was here was 20 years ago. Like a lot of people that have come for this event have never been here before, so it's a good opportunity to come to Athens.
I think there's a rumor going that we had to move to Athens because Copenhagen Council were over us. That's not true. They love us in Copenhagen. Athens hasn't seen anything like it yet.
My name is Meurle and I'm from Malmö. I'm here to skate the city, take some photos, and see friends that are coming from all over the world.
My name is Dashawn Jordan, and North Hollywood is where I reside. I feel like the inspiration from Europe, just being around everybody who is a piece of Europe skating, you know what I mean? And also just taking that influence and how impactful Europe has been alongside like the West Coast and the East Coast. I feel like those are the three main places that really are like impacting and influencing the culture. So it's dope to just be here and just like learn and see, and, you know, and tap in with everybody who pushes the culture out here.
The fact that I have my camera with me kind of makes it more fun. Like it gives me an extra purpose. Like even if I don't find a spot, I might have taken a photo. I guess you gotta reinvent yourself sometimes.
The impact I want to have left on Athens is Dashawn pulled up, you know what I mean, skated hard, get some tricks on some of the spot checks, like, but just really that I came and just like left good energy.
Did you get that? I got it. Never stops filming. Slow-mo. Slow-mo. Stop motion for me.
We don't know how many people are going to show up. 500, then it's cool. Is it 3,000? Well, you know, what's going to happen then? And there was that one year in Copenhagen where it's like, I think that was one of the last year where we announced it. And there was so many people and it was so crazy. There was this street party, and then they started taking some of the obstacles into the road, skating on the road, and you know, it was good fun. And you know, and then the police came.
It hasn't been a good year if we don't have a run-in with some.
Yeah.
You know, like.
But it's in a, you know, in a positive.
Yeah.
Like, you know, we're just having fun. You know, of course they got pissed. And next morning, William getting a call from police, you know, chief. It's like, you better get your crew together, otherwise I'm gonna pull all permits. That's day one. And then we go to the next spot at night, and then people start, you know, we're at this meatpacking party district, and people started lighting, you know, firing, you know, up bikes, putting fires in the bike baskets, and like, you know, this. And we're like, oh my God, man, we're gonna get shut down. And then it started raining. And we were like, oh,
yeah. Rain is our friend.
Yeah. So
Rain is
like,
always
oh,
our
man,
friend.
Thank you.
It was raining like proper rain.
I just saw these like huge clouds coming in. They look really like thick and wavy, and you could really tell it was gonna start pouring down.
It dawned on us at some point that, you know, when the event gets rained out, it just creates a different vibe.
Happy, 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 rainy, happy.
I never watched the weather forecast.
No, that's crazy.
Yeah.
It's really intimate and intense in that way.
I'm not really bothered about if skateboarding goes down or not. It is, you know, it's bringing the community together, and nothing brings the community more together than everybody standing under an umbrella. So I think we have that on one of our values, you know. Even though if it rains for 5 days, it's still the world's best event.
The music impacts my skating because I have another expressive outlet. Like, I'm excited to skate when I'm making music. When I'm skating, I'm excited to go to the studio. It's kind of like a good little reuse, refresh cycle I have going on. It keeps me inspired, you know? It's like when you see something work, you start to see something work. In skating, we have that feeling, but the music like amplifies that. I get back to skating, I'm like, oh, like maybe I wasn't hitting that note, but then I finally hit the note and the song sounds good because it's complete. I take that back to skating, like my mind is like opened up in a different way, you know?
I feel like just when you're trying something, like your friends, your team gives you that motivation, you know, to keep going. And it's just good to see them hyped, you know, especially if you land the trick, like you feel like a god, you know, like it's crazy. It's pretty good.
I love the side mission.
There's so many skaters, like so many friends around, like Haley, Georgia, Hannah. They just told me like, we're gonna go to skate this spot over here. Do you want to come with us? And in 5 minutes, I was like, okay, yeah, I'll jump in. 2 of them went in like the back of the trunk. A couple of more of us drove to the spot for like half an hour drive, and it was this abandoned stadium that they built back then for the games. And it has this like, not perfect, but a pretty cool skate spot, like these hips that you can skate. So we went there and skated that, and it's like a little side mission, a little getaway. It wasn't planned really, it just kind of happened. It was nice.
Little side mission? Yeah, little side mission.
Yeah, I walked around there. There was like really nice light in there and like lots of shadows hitting, and I took some portraits and walked out to the water and found these like, I guess, wave breaker barriers that were really interesting looking, and I started going really into that. It goes hand in hand with searching for things to either skate or take photos of.
To me, it's like, I feel like I'm always a skater. I go skating and I do my thing, and if I stay hanging out in the spot, that's skating too. If I stay filming one of my friends, that's skating too, you know? If I stay to hype someone else trying a trick, that's skating too. It's like, it really depends your perception of it. Like, how do you see it? But to me, skating is like something that is on me like 24 hours, most part of the time, you know? Like, it's so present, and it's like, yeah, like a lifestyle more than more than a sport?
My mindset's just been really influenced by skate videos, like people around me, all the people I look up to. Not so much contests, but so this is like the one contest that actually feels fun to go to because you're not signed up, you're not obligated to do anything really. You can just do whatever you want. And I think that like gives the best outcome for someone like me.
I think over the years they realized that we're just re-rolling with the punches. You know, like you can hit us, but you can't knock us out. And people are just like, these guys are insane.
I'm not trying to jinx things or anything, but it just really seems, and maybe that's how we work, like it always turns out to our advantage.
We need to keep, I think, the culture alive and skateboarding for it to still be relevant in the future, because if it's only the contest, then it's just that. I mean, it's just gonna be in an arena with a team.
Like, just somehow push Athens in the way that Copenhagen, Barcelona, Berlin has been like elevated in the skate scene, because this is perfect skate city.
There was once someone that told me yesterday, I had the best day of my life every day.
We give something to skateboarding, but skateboarding gives us a hell of a lot back.
And that's what it's all about, really. It's just good times and good vibes with everybody, the community feeling included and getting these experiences.
It's not like about like, oh my God, how am I gonna like perform here or whatever.
I just wanna fight for a cause. There's no barriers between you and the spectators.
That's what skating's originated from, is everyone just coming together and having fun.
Let's make moments and memories. It's people that is like really into that vibe.
Opens everything up, and you get to go out at night and have fun and sort of interact with all the locals, and it just feels like more like family. Whereas you go to one of like the bigger events, and it's you feel like, I don't know, you kind of get put on this weird pedestal that's not really, I think, natural to skateboarding to create that environment.
It's amazing that it's in Athens this year. It's good for the Greek skate community to see such big skaters come in front of all the people that grew up watching them.
I'm very grateful and thankful for skateboarding. Skating is the driving force for everything in my life. It's bigger than just the wood and four wheels, you know?
And begin.
Don't have on that? So what's your skincare routine?
Thank you.
This is Stefan's interview, take one.